thing, so I just... I knew you were. So easy, man.
You're bad. Oh, and then I got killed by his friend.
Oh my, you're so fucking shit. I think I'm fucking shit on it. I'm a piece of shit. I'm Australian and I'm a fucking faggot. I fucking like guys, because I'm a fucking piece of shit.
You're a small 12-year-old.
You have
Yeah, you
a
like
small
small
guy.
12-year-old, you fucking faggot. I'm a 12-year-old.
Hey, good luck selling me some knives with your negative rep.
Oh yeah, look at all my fucking...
I hope your account gets hacked and all those knives get deleted. Oh,
Good luck
please,
selling
Mom,
your
please.
knife when mine is wrapped. That moment when you only play a turn and fucking... Camera, so you put your inventory in private. Oh wait, you're probably a poor piece of shit living in your boy's dorm. Easy shit, man. You're a fucking poor piece. That moment when you're a poor piece of shit, and that moment when like your inventory. That moment when someone's inventory is worth your rent, be like, that moment when you're a stupid piece of shit.
Imagine your inventory.
That moment when, like, you say your mom bought it because you think you're original.
Shut up.
2,000 hours on my turn. Loser!
You have 2,000 hours on Rust, dumbass. You're bad at the game. You're actually...
But you know, being toxic has been like something I've been doing ever since I first started, and I feel like people don't change, and I learned that with my sister Candace. She came to our home, and she stole from us. She stole all my mom's designer clothing and all that shit like that. And then she comes back, and my mom welcomes her with open arms, and then she fucking steals again. That's fucking dirty thief. So now she's fucking banished for good, you know? The saying, fool me once, you know, that shit, you fucking know that
It's like the prodigal son from the Bible.
My sister Candace decided, oh, I just write down credit card numbers, like fucking, and then she did the theft, I guess, when she wasn't home, because she wrote down the card numbers, then made little charges, and then one big-ass charge.
I don't recall you asking his life story.
A few drug addicts there and there, and then the rest is pitch perfect.
I'm hoping you're not a drug addict. I'm hoping you're not one of
No, I'm not on a drug. One of my sisters is just a fucking Candace, a meth addict piece of shit. I fucking hate her. I'm actually a very humble person. I'm a very humble person. I have a stock market... You know what TD Ameritrade is? Please tell me you're old enough. Please tell me you're smart and old.
I think I know what that
Do you know
is.
what TD Ameritrade is? Do you know what that is?
I think so. I think I know what it is. It's trading
Yes.
stocks.
Yes, stock trading. Yes, you're very old and you're very smart on turn play. That is what I do, and I'm doing very good, and I'm learning that. That is something I think is very useful.
Trader.
Yes, and I'm doing very good.
Okay.
Coronavirus has been kind of like bleh, but you know, it's going to recover on Monday. I own PG&E, you know what that is? You know, the California fire shit or whatever. They're recovering from that, and I
only know the Australian stocks. I don't know.
Don't invest in Chinese. Luckin Coffee, that was like the Chinese Starbucks, and that shit went from $40 to $4. That's not even a joke, an 85% decrease. Because they lied about their fucking earnings. I'm 13 years old, I don't need a job with stable income.
Yeah, I understand that, but you're gonna need one eventually. That's the thing. When you grow up in life, you're going to need one.
I don't want to make $100,000 a year.
In this evolving world, it is imperative that you need a job.
I don't want to make $100K a year. I don't want to make $250K a year. I'd rather make big fucking unreliable income. You make a bunch, you put away half, and keep on going. You know, I've actually learned a lot about blowing it all. I actually had, you know what Rusty Pot is? It's a gambling website, you know what that is?
I do know what Rusty Pot is.
Do you gamble on it?
No, I don't gamble at all.
Okay, I would like to tell you a story. This is my story. So I had $10 in Ruskins that I was given for Christmas. I had a Steam gift card, so I was like, I'll get Ruskins. So I got some Ruskins. 7 days later, after trade shit expired, I was like, I don't like skins. That's fucking boring. Well, I like them on CSGO, but on Rust, I don't fucking care. So I had that $10, and I started with all in it coin flip. Okay? And I won the coin flip. So I had $20, and I was like, that was really fun. That was a really nice jump. So I did it again, but in a jackpot. I put everything I had in a jackpot, and it was a $200 pot. And guess what I did? Guess what I did? Do you think I won?
You lost
Yeah?
all.
I won. I won the fucking pot. I won it. And that's not even a joke. I have my fucking Rusty Pot history to prove. I have so much money deposited. I have $2,000 deposited. I made these bets. I had the mindset that I made this bet and I lost the last bet, so I had to bet more to make back what I lost, even though I was up hundreds of percentage from the get-go. And I didn't stop, and guess
You don't
where
know
I
when to
ended up?
cut your losses, is what you're saying.
I didn't know when to cut my losses, and I didn't know how to cut my losses. That's why child gambling is illegal. And that's why money laundering with skins is fucking easy.
Probably why you should do it as well.
So I did it, and I lost all my shit. And I felt like shit after, but then I was like, that was a very cheap lesson in the long run, don't you think? Only $500. Not even a lot of money. My inventory's worth that. I lost everything. I lost my $10 because I put it all in, thinking that I would win the next time because I was on such a fucking crazy streak. That was the craziest streak I've ever done on gambling. And I am done with that
This kid's
shit.
got a gambling
I only do
problem.
gambling if I want to just
100%.
have some fun. And I don't care if it's like $5 and I just want to have some fun because I'm really bored. Australia has a lottery. I actually like Australia. I'm a piece of shit. I'm Australian and I'm a fucking faggot.
Bruh. See, that just goes to show, like, yeah, you'll find assholes on games, but if I ever meet someone fucking, like, gay on a game and shit, I kind of want to talk to them and see how insane they actually are.
I was about to leave.
Yeah.
That was kind of getting boring. Killing you guys over and over again and then hearing the same mediocre insults was kind of getting boring, you know, and obsessive, and it was kind of getting...
Fair enough. Alright, well, you know what? It was interesting. It was interesting meeting you and talking to you. It was intriguing. I'll give it that.
Very interesting meeting you as well, Mr. Consummate Prime. That is a very nice name. I like your name.
Laters, man. Cheers.
See you. Cheers. It was very fun.
That was fucking weird. Alright, but for context, because I didn't get the first part, because, like, the recorder didn't actually start, even though I hit start, it didn't actually start. So can you give context of what he said?
So, it's kind of a hard story. At first, he joined the server. He was being a toxic little shit. It's pretty funny in my opinion, but for everyone else, it's kind of annoying. Because no one likes an obnoxious cunt, obviously. You know, then I started to talk to him. And this is a life lesson for people also. Once you peel it, because people use, you know, people adopt a nature online, whether it be toxicity, being nice, you know, etc., etc. Once you peel that layer off, a person can be very interesting. You learn a lot about them, and I did learn a lot from him, and he probably also learned a lot from me. And he was he was a decent, genuine guy. Once I talked to him, told me his life story. Fair enough, fair's fair.
He seemed to change his opinion.
Yeah, he did seem to change his opinion slowly of us. He seemed what it's just it goes to show once you actually have a genuine talk and shows that you show them that you genuinely want to talk to them. They change their attitude towards their opinion. Like that guy, you know, he was toxic as fuck. Going like pretty much spamming into his mic, going. But you know, you live, you learn, I guess. So don't just judge someone immediately.
I was very confused of whether I was in the right or wrong calling him toxic.
Me too, but I kind of settled the verdict. He did admit to being toxic, and he did admit to it, and he said he's been toxic from day one. He's adopted the nature, which is fair enough. it's fair enough. And maybe being toxic isn't the best, but it's fair enough. That's what he's used to, and you got to adapt to that.
I think the moral of the story is that, yes, what he was doing was fucking garbage. Like, in my opinion, like,
Yeah,
I kind of found it obnoxious that, and he was saying some absurdities. I think he said some like mildly offensive things. But I guess that's just funny to him.
yeah, his behavior wasn't good in my opinion, but the other moral of the story is it goes to show once you show a genuine, interest in wanting to talk to someone, they tell you shit that they wouldn't have told you before, and they change your opinion, quickly, and attitude towards you, because, you know. But I think the moral here, if you're gonna put it in the video, is, I know I've said it multiple times, but just to reinforce it, you know, once you, actually show genuine interest in as to why they act that way, or you're asking them a genuine question, the attitude changes very quickly.
Yeah.
And I had a pleasant conversation with him. Not gonna, no hostility. It was just companionship. He did admit to being toxic, and you know what? You know what though? In my books, admitting that you're wrong and admitting that you're doing something like that is a big thing for me.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm fucking tired.
Do the two, Matt. I'm about to go to bed.
I'm about to go to bed. Good night, girl. I'll see you tomorrow.